This morning, new information is shedding light on the impact of Georgia's abortion law.
An in-depth report points to Georgia's heartbeat law for a woman's death. Rarione Maniece joining us live from the state capitol with more. Ariana, so this report says the mother's care was delayed because of the state's 6 weeks ban on abortion.
That's right. Good morning, Aisha and Cheryl. The report finds the mother drove out of state and died shortly after. This all happening just 2 weeks after Georgia's heartbeat law went into effect.
This law is putting women's lives at risk.
Senator John Ossoff is blaming Georgia's 6-week abortion ban for putting women's lives at risk.
It is delaying their access to care during complications, during high-risk pregnancies, and during miscarriages.
His comments come as an investigation published by ProPublica highlights the death of Georgia mother 28-year-old Nicole Thurman. The report states that Thurman's death in 2022 was caused by delayed abortion care. She was 8 weeks pregnant. Her family tells 11 Alive she drove to North Carolina to obtain FDA-approved medication to terminate her pregnancy. When she returned to Georgia, she suffered complications. Amber was rushed to a Metro Atlanta hospital where doctors determined she needed what's called a D&C. However, the state's abortion law makes performing the procedure a felony for doctors with few exceptions.
She was clearly septic and she was hemorrhaging. She should have had a D&C right then and there.
Dr. Lillian Shapiro with Ideal Gynecology in Atlanta wasn't a part of Amber's care team, but says the state's so-called heartbeat law has caused confusion for medical providers. It took 20 hours for doctors to operate on Amber, but by then it was too late. Now, Vice President Kamala Harris issued a statement saying that this is exactly what we feared when Roe was overturned, and now women are dying. In Governor Kemp's office, we reached out to them for comment on this report, and they're calling this report an attempt to spread misinformation, but also declining to comment on Amber's circumstances as it stands to violate the federal patient privacy laws. Reporting live from the state capitol, I'm Rarione Maniece for 11 Alive. Back to you.
Ariana, thank you. And the Senate failed again to pass the Right to IVF Act Tuesday. It was the second time in 4 months the Senate Democrats forced a vote on the Right to IVF Act, which was again blocked by Republicans. The bill would establish broad protections and nationwide rights for individuals to access IVF treatments and allow health providers to offer those services. Republicans called the bill unnecessary and politically motivated, while Vice President Kamala Harris attempts to make access to IVF a campaign issue.